Hey, Entitlement by Jack White. Very good song, beautiful song, and pretty simple too. A little bit of finger work in there, but mostly it's just chords. So if you know a few basic chords, you can play this song. And just a reminder, if you can subscribe to my channel, that's awesome. And if you like this video, hit thumbs up. That's always gives me a little boost and keeps me motivated for making more videos. Now, I will say at the outset that on the album, a lot of instruments make up this song. You know, there's a steel slide guitar, there's piano, some soft percussion. Obviously, we're just playing on an acoustic guitar. So we fill the space a little bit when we do that. We don't just play some of the single notes that you'll hear on the studio. So I might add a little bit more flesh to the chords, etc. as we play this. So it's in A major, so hopefully you know some of these chords. I won't describe each one of them in detail, but you've got A major, E major, D major, and G. They're all major chords. So starts with an A. You can play it with your index finger or with 3 fingers. I play this particular song with my index finger. Going to start on the B string, hit it on the 2nd fret in the context of that A major chord. So hit the B string on the 2nd fret, and then you're going to hit the B string open. Put your finger back into position to hit the G string on the 2nd fret. I believe you'll hit it twice, and then you'll end up on that D string 2nd fret. So it's a pretty quick action with your finger, but you just got to know which strings you're plucking. So B, that's what it sounds like, but a little quicker goes. Now you may opt to go ahead and hit that whole A chord right there. And then you kind of softly strum it again to fill that space. And then you'll do essentially the same thing, but end up on a G chord instead of that A chord. And you alternate the strings just a little bit. So you'll do it that first time. The second time through, you start the same B string, 2nd fret, and then open. And then the G string, 2nd fret. Now you'll go to the D string, 2nd fret, back to the G string, 2nd fret, and then that G chord. Again, in the song, I think he just hits that G string open, but we're going to add the whole fleshy chord there. So the intro is... He does that a couple of times, and then after one of the... goes to a D chord for just a second, which strangely is my favorite part of that song, when he just jumps up to that D for a second. Anyway, that's the intro, and then it goes to the lyrics, and that's just going to be moving through some chords, and your chords are in this order: A, E, A, A, E, A, D, A, I played them oddly there, but that was just giving you the pattern. So every time I'm doing what I want to, somebody comes and tells me it's wrong. Whenever I'm doing just as I please, somebody cuts me down to my knees. Yes, somebody cuts me down to my knees. So he does that and then does it again until it gets to the chorus. And that's where he goes, stop what you're doing and get back in line. So that's D. Get back in line, back to A. I hear this from people all the time. That's E, D, A. I hear this from people all the time. And then you do that whole thing over again. If we can't be happy, then you can't be too. Tired of being told what to do. Yeah, I'm sick of being told what to do. I think that's it. He does, in the bridge, he goes back to that finger picking part. He just adds that finger movement a little bit more often. Instead of waiting the 4 bars, he does it every 2 beats, I should say. Something like that. So that's it. Pretty easy chords. Remember, you've got A, E, D, and then the G just occasionally is thrown in there. And that's it. You can play Entitlement. Over and out from my easy chair. Thank you.